At my daughter's 1-month checkup, the doctor's eyes betrayed something before his words did. A flicker, fear, raw and unguarded. He asked my wife to wait outside with the baby. Then he pulled me into a private room. The walls seemed to close in, sterile and suffocating. "You need to run, now." His whisper cut deeper than any shout. I stared. "What are you talking about?" He glanced at the chart, then at me. His hand shook when he passed me a slip of paper, lab notes, scrawled blood results. "There are markers here," he said, voice low, "genetic markers. The child's, they don't match yours." The world slowed. Not mine. The phrase screamed in silence, echoing inside my skull. He leaned closer, eyes darting to the door. "Be careful. Whoever the father is, it's not you. And your wife, she knows." His face was pale with the weight of something he wasn't saying, but I didn't need more. The seed was planted, and it would grow. I walked out of that room in perfect stillness. My wife looked up, smiling too quickly, rocking our daughter like nothing had cracked. I kissed her forehead, held her hand, pretended. But inside, I was splitting. My mind played it over. 9 months, our bed, her whispers, her belly swelling with what I believed was mine. Every smile she gave me during those nights, were they lies rehearsed in silence? I looked at the child in her arms, pale skin, dark hair, my wife's mouth, not mine. The doctor's words clawed deeper with each glance. She asked what he told me. I lied, said it was routine, nothing to worry about. She smiled again, too calm, too composed, and in that smile, I saw it, the shadow of guilt she thought she'd hidden. I knew then this wasn't a mistake, this wasn't chance, this was betrayal, calculated, deliberate, patient, and I would not confront it blindly. I would let the truth reveal itself in full, even if it hollowed me out in the process. Nights became my hunting ground. While she slept, I combed through her phone. Deleted texts resurrected with quiet precision. Numbers I didn't recognize. Patterns that told a story she never meant me to read. A man. Frequent calls at late hours. Transactions. Meals. Hotels. Gifts. I didn't rage. I documented. Every detail mattered. I ordered a private DNA test, separate from the doctor. A swab from my daughter's pacifier, hair from my own comb. Precision, proof. The waiting nearly consumed me, but I wore my mask well. I played husband, father, provider. Each kiss goodnight was a performance. Each "I love you" rehearsed with surgical control. But inside, the storm built. I replayed nights she said she was tired, visits to her sister that never happened, weekends she swore were just errands. And I remembered the strange comfort she had during labor, like someone else was waiting with her in spirit, not me. The test would tell me what I already knew, but I needed the ink, the proof. Her lies deserved nothing less than their own executioner. The envelope came on a Tuesday morning, plain, clinical, heavy. I opened it in silence. The words were sterile, scientific, brutal. Probability of paternity, 0%. The floor didn't fall away. It had been falling for weeks. I carried the paper home, folded, hidden, burning. That night, I waited until she was feeding the baby. Her face softened in the glow of the lamp, a picture she must have believed was safe, untouchable. I placed the envelope beside her. She looked at it, confused, then wary. "What's this?" I didn't answer. She opened it. Her eyes raced across the page, widened, froze. Her lips parted. No words came, just a sharp inhale, like drowning. Finally, "It's not what you think." But I already knew exactly what it was, and I let the silence suffocate her. She cried, she begged, she tried to explain. A drunken mistake, a moment of weakness, a lie she intended to fix. Each excuse fell into the void between us, useless, weightless. I didn't raise my voice, didn't curse, didn't strike. I only pulled out the folder I had built in secret. Screenshots, records, pictures, every trace of her hidden life. Her hands trembled as she flipped through it. The color drained from her face. "You," she whispered. Yes, I had known longer than she realized. I slid the folder back across the table. "Keep it. It's all yours. Every lie you built." Her sobs filled the room, but I felt nothing. I took one last look at the child she held. Beautiful, innocent, but not mine. Then I stood and left her in the rubble of her own design. The night air was cold, clean. For the first time in weeks, I could breathe. I didn't mourn the loss. There was nothing to mourn. What I thought I had never truly existed. She was not my wife. The child was not my blood. The life I believed was mine had been stitched from lies, carefully, cruelly. But now the stitches had come undone. And I, silent, composed, walked free. Not a victim, not broken, just awake. I left the house with nothing but the truth, and the truth was more mine than they ever were.